Hey there, this is Chris with Texas Customs on eBay. First and foremost, I want to say thanks for picking up some of these few custom pieces from me. I do these videos for everybody that purchases from me on eBay. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on your custom pieces and just send you a link. And if you had any questions later on or anything comes apart, you have a way to get a hold of me, and I can talk you through any kind of fixes. First things first is your custom drawer or Jawa tank, Jawa scrap tank. Comes with a few fodder pieces. You got your leg, little droid leg, a couple of little barrels here, and you got a couple little parts here to put in the back basket. And then you have your Jawa here. This is the piece that in the picture, it shows it's hanging from the crane. If you can see in there, there's a little metal piece that I glued in there. It's from not a paper clip, a pin. And what it does is I also glued a magnet on this side of the crane. And if you set it on there properly, like the picture shows, it'll stick on there. And you can pretty much do that with any of the lighter pieces. You can put a little piece of metal in there, and then they'll stick up there. So a couple things to remember is number one, the seat in there is a custom seat. It's a G.I. Joe seat that did not come with this vehicle. It was super glued in there. So if for some reason that comes loose or comes off there, you can just super glue it in there. Shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't really come off or move. This little custom piece, just like a little bag there, that was super glued on there as well. So if that comes off during shipping, that's a pretty easy fix. The crane up here was also, I put some hot glue on there instead of super glue. Excuse that noise. So that way you could, if you wanted to take it off and manipulate it, you could without the super glue. The whole platform does turn, and as you can see here, there is enough clearance. Oops, sorry about that. Video kind of skipped. There is enough clearance right here on the corner to get this little seat around. Now the seat for me was a little tricky to put on. This was from another toy that I took off and added on here. Just about everything is from other toys. If you can look on the bottom here, it was a different, I used a mixture of super glue and also hot glue to keep that on. I know the bottom doesn't look too nice. It looks kind of ugly under there, but on top everything looks pretty clean. So if for some reason that comes off during shipping, it's got a long way to go to get to you in Greece. You can just use some hot glue, use a hot glue gun or some super glue. Here's a couple other, sorry about that again, my phone is not very good. A couple other little pieces in here just to add to the little fodder here. The little basket does come off, or the net comes off, which is pretty easy to take off and put on. You can put it on different ways. I'm going to ship that separately in a little bag so that it doesn't get messed up. This little piece, though, that holds the basket or the net, this is also super glued on. So if that for some reason comes off during shipping, you can super glue that on too. So really nothing on here too major that you can't fix if something comes off during shipping. Again, just shoot me a message and I can definitely walk you through anything. So that pretty much wraps it up for the Jawa tank, the scrap tank. On this piece, you have your Jawa scrap walker. I guess he could be like a bodyguard to the tank. Really cool little piece I came up with. The Jawa does come out, but you would have to unscrew it and take the whole thing apart. I don't know a reason why you'd want to take it out, but if for some reason you did, he does come out. The little side gun on here, again, super glued. If it comes off during shipping, you just super glue it on there. And that's the same for this little pouch here on the leg. And the similar little pouch here on the leg, also super glued on. And then this little mechanical piece here is also super glued on. So really easy fixes. Now this little basket here that comes with this one, basically you're just going to bend them and plug them in these two holes back here so the little basket holds. And then this one also has a few little fodder pieces to put back here in the little basket so he can hold and walk around with. So really cool little custom. I've only made one of those. Actually, I've only made one of each of these. And then the final piece, the Joe piece, the little tank here. Really nothing much to it. Nothing should come off. There's nothing glued on here. I just had a repaint and also some custom decals. You can fit a Joe in the back or some gear, and then also the front opens. You can put a Joe in there as well. So anyway, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thanks for making the offer. And I'm glad I could include all of these three together. If you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me. Again, thank you. Good luck.